All right, we're back. So this is the aluminum factory that I worked on last time, and it's running mostly efficiently. It's not quite running at 100%, but the refineries are working at almost 100%. I think I need to adjust the clock rate of the smelters because they're constantly full. They're not producing enough aluminum ingots. They're running at 100%, but they're constantly full and they're causing the refineries to back up, which I think is okay. I also connected my rocket fuel power plant to the main grid. Can't remember if I did that during the stream on Saturday or not. I did a surprise stream on Saturday. But something that I did work on this weekend outside of the stream, trains. Or one train, at least. So I made some blueprints for the tracks. So this is just a regular straight track. It has hypertubes on both sides, 2 tracks, power, and it has belts. And I made another variant with a light in the middle, so you can see those right there. I also made a support structure, and it has fancy lights and everything, but I built a support structure. So let's make sure to save this, because I can't remember if I made changes or not. Actually, I think I need to make changes. Yes, I do. So I need to take this out and this out, because when I string a lot of them back to back, I have these things connected like close together and it causes some weird stuttering, which is kind of annoying. So let's save it. I don't think there's anything else I need to change. That's good. That's good. Power's fine. So let's clear. Let's load. So double track with lights. So same thing, just with a light. I might build another, there's my train. I might build another variant, like a T intersection variant, or like an intersection variant, which basically just has a floor and it'll allow me to connect rails to it. But I don't know. I'll just leave it for now and figure stuff out. I did set up a train to go from here to another factory in the desert, which I'll go check out in a second. But let's go save this before I forget. Save, clear, load, and then I did a quick little support think it looks okay. I think it'll work. I didn't put the support down yet. I also connected the hypertube between the two factories. But I don't know if it was a mistake putting it in like this. It's kind of seizure inducing. So apologies for that. But yeah, it's a long track, but it takes slightly less time than flying in the jetpack. And I can add some boosters in it, which I do have here, right there, to go a little bit faster, but I might put some boosters at the entrances. But the track, oh shoot. That's the only problem, is it goes fast enough that you don't see the turn-off point. It's supposed to bring me over here. So if you're not paying attention, you can't switch to come out of it. So I might have to figure something out. But yeah, so the train goes from the aluminum factory to here, loops around, and then goes back. And the purpose of it is to bring the aluminum products that I need to, I'm getting rid of all this, to feed this factory, which I'm going to be building that way mostly, and a little bit that way. But this is going to be where eventually the fused modular frames are being made. So I'm going to get rid of all this again and rebuild it somewhere else. But yeah, this is going to be the annoying part to rebuild, but it's fine. I should build a blueprint for that, or a series of blueprints. But all this is going to go away. All these miners are going to get rebuilt. I'm probably going to get rid of that over there at some point, because I was watching Total Eclipse and I got a pretty neat idea where he was building a mega smeltery, I guess you can call it. So it's basically just a huge smeltering facility, and he brings all the ore to that facility. It gets processed into ingots, and then those ingots get brought to different factories that use ingots. So like your pipes or tubes, your iron tubes, your iron plates. Probably won't do screws because I'm using alternate recipes for screws. I might keep doing the iron pipes, but I was thinking of doing an iron smeltery and maybe do steel at the same time, and just bring all of the iron nodes that are in this area to the smeltery, and then pipe in some water, because there's some water here. Don't know how much it'll produce, but we can check. Or worst case, I can have a water facility here and just pipe it. I could move the smeltery closer to the edge, but I can pipe in all the iron here into it, do another one for copper, maybe. Depends on what recipes I decide to use. And then I can do like all my basic processing stuff. should get rid of that death crate. Weapons factory is here. So, I'm not sure 100% what I want to do tonight. Because it's going to be a lot. And the iron smeltery is going to be pumping out lots and lots of ingots. And then those are going to go to separate factories to build other stuff. And then the stuff from those factories are going to go to other factories to build more advanced stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to have to figure it out. It's going to be way bigger. Just the smeltering part's going to be, I think, way bigger than what I currently have right now. And that's just iron. I'm going to probably do another one for copper. And I think what I might do, just had a thought, because I want to expand the weapons factory and I need heavy oil residue to make the smokeless powder. So I could put a train station here at the weapons factory. And then have another train station over here somewhere that just goes in and connects to it. And then I can cart in what I need from here. And I think I'll need copper sheets. So I basically want to make a factory that builds every type of ammo. So I'll need to cart some stuff in from over here to over here. I'm going to need to expand this by quite a bit. And I might have to bring in some extra coal and sulfur, but I don't know, I don't think so. Because I could put a Mark III miner here, and that should output 1200 fully overclocked. And I have 2 normal coal nodes that are doing things. But yeah, I can figure that out. So maybe, how about we figure out what we need for the weapons factory? And then I can add to the train line, try to avoid these nodes, and just scooch it somewhere around here. I'm wondering if I should have it go this way and just follow the river. Maybe. Because it's not going to end here. It's going to loop around at some point. Maybe up here and then go around. I don't know. I don't have like a huge definite plan. I do definitely want to continue this way. So, directions. Yeah, maybe just scooch it, like have it go out a little bit, then go around this way. I don't know if I'll be able to go through here, but I can figure it out. And just go towards the river, go around, and then have a train station here that just loops into it. and then it can just keep going through this section, because you know it's kind of scenic, and then it can go around, and if I need to grab any of these resources, it'll be readily available. All right, let's do some railroading, at least up to the weapons factory, and then we'll figure out what we do from there. And right now, obviously, this isn't really bringing anything in, it's just running, because I wanted to make sure that it actually works. But when I do get to building this factory, then I'll just have it pick up the aluminum. I can't remember what I need. I think I need the casings for it. Pick up the casings, drop them off, feed the factory. Let's do some notes before I forget. No, actually not that. Let's do a map marker before I forget. New map marker right here. Heavy modular frames 01. No, this isn't heavy modular frames. This is fused modular frames. There. And all this is going to go away to make room for this. This isn't actually on the grid anymore. So, yeah. And that's kind of my fault, because I did the train track before doing the factory, and the train track's not on the grid. So I just built straight off of it. I think at this point it doesn't really matter if it's on the grid or not. If it's not, if I need to connect it to a factory that is on grid, it shouldn't be that hard to blend it. And like, this is probably going to go away mostly. I might just keep the bottom foundation, and then this might go away, and this is definitely going to go away at some point. This is my coal power plant, and like, this might go away. I might turn this section into plastics and rubber. Same thing with the Gold Coast, because there's a bunch of oil over here. Or here, I can't remember. Somewhere along the coastline. And there's so much more to explore. So anyway, so notes. Train tracks to factory. Factory. What else? There. How does that look? Good. Okay, so let's go. So yeah, it should be fairly simple to move the tracks over here. I might have to lower them a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, this one has a light. So I have a system I do just a regular double track first. I should change this to Blueprint Auto Connect. And then, whoops. And then I'll do a light one. But what I want to do is no, that won't work. Okay, so I want to turn. So what I did last time was I clicked it, then I brought it to where I wanted it, and then I brought it up. The angle's kind of wrong. So I think I want to do it like that. And then bring it up so that it's level. I think that's about level. Doesn't matter too much, but you know. And these parts, I have another couple of parts like this, so I'm gonna have to like blend these curves, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. And then change to a regular double track. Then we click you here. So everything should auto connect, so I shouldn't need to connect everything, which is good. It's just a little bit annoying when I go from the light to the regular track. It's a little bit annoying to do. Because I can't, like this one I can just aim near and it'll connect. But when I'm trying to connect to the one with the light, I have to be in a specific position to get it to connect right. Like I have to be right here to do it. I can't do it from any other angle, which is kind of annoying. So I kind of want to go this way. Yeah. Ah, conveyor belt's too long. Well, that sucks. God damn it. It's a little bit finicky when I'm doing these kinds of curves, but maybe I do bring it down just a little bit. Make that a little bit of a gentler curve. And knowing me, I'll probably come up with a better blueprint at some point and just scrap the whole thing and start over again. Kind of want it to continue along this angle here. So yeah, it's definitely going to need to go down. Want it to be sort of gentle. Does it really matter though? Because I can just totally scrap the whole weapons factory and just redo it from scratch. So I think it'll be fine. So I don't think the height really matters. Whoops. So I think maybe we just continue along this way. Oh, running out of concrete. Yeah, that's another thing. Maybe I can make a huge concrete factory here too. There's quite a bit of limestone in the area. This could make a factory with tons of refineries making wet concrete. Should keep me filled up with concrete for quite a while. But yeah, we'll see. So, how about, what do we have here? So what if I build the weapons factory here? Because there's no nodes to block, and plus we're high up enough that it shouldn't really matter. And yeah, I can just rebuild the weapons factory here. Make it fairly large. Let's go. Grab this because I made a sort of plan for my new weapons factory, I think. Yeah. So it needs quick wire, cable. Well, I'm already building these things. So I can always just make a train that comes and deposits it. What I do need to make on site is the black powder. Ow. So I'll need some of these. So black powder, need smokeless powder, so I need to cart in heavy oil residue. Need to do sheets. Steamed sheets. So what do I need to cart in? Let's do this. I think it's version 2.0. So we need to input oil residue. Actually, that's all fine. I don't have most of my regular stuff open, so I'm completely ignoring chat. Sorry about that. Hi, Elsie, if you're still watching. Totally forgot to do my regular screen setup. Brain is fried today. Anyway, so what do I need? What do I need? So let's redo this. Weapons Factory 2.0. There. First thing I need to import is, what are these? High-speed connectors. Well, it's not the first thing, but one of the things I need to bring in. Need to bring in heavy oil residue, and I'll need to bring in, don't need to bring in silica because I don't need it. What else? Heavy oil residue to make the smokeless powder. I could make the pipes on site. And I need copper sheets, which I might be able to make on site. Or I might cart it in. I don't know yet. But the pipes will be easy to make on site because I have coal and iron really close by. I think I have copper close by too, but so I'm not gonna work with specific numbers in mind right now. Because it doesn't actually matter how much I'm making per minute, if I'm being honest. Because it's not, except maybe the rifle ammo, but I don't use a ton of the ammo. And yeah, this isn't even set up for all the different kinds of weapons. So yeah. But I do want to get it, so I'm making the homing ammo and the cluster obelisks. I want to get it that far. And then add to it for the pulse obelisks, the turbo ammo, and the different rebars, because I don't even have rebar in here. So let's do that. So I'm going to want iron rebar, going to want shatter rebar, going to want stun rebar, and I'm going to want explosive rebar. But for now, let's make it big enough to do these. So I'll have this over here to here. And let's build ourselves a foundation. Kind of like the idea of building above this platform here. I don't know why. So let's add another couple of rail. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's build it here. So we're gonna want to get rid of these. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's my full blueprint. I might not have gone far enough, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't far enough. Okay. And then want to get rid of these walls. Help if I press the right buttons. Get rid of this beam. Now I can take this. So I wonder, do I do something fancy? Like have the train station here? So the train's going to be coming down this line. So maybe I could make it loop around into a station that's like right here. No, I think that'll be super annoying to reconnect it. So what I'll do is I'll have this come out into a train station here, and then it'll loop around and go back. But since I have to bring multiple things, do I bring one train? Because most of what I'll be picking or bringing in is going to be coming from that way anyway. Because I'm pretty sure I have the high-speed connectors over there. I may have copper sheets that I can finagle from over there too. Maybe. Let's just expand all this, give myself some room to build. And yeah, leave some open space for now. Oh, whoa. It's just above the wire, which is good. I might have to move this tower. Yeah, I'll need to move it. For now. Oh, damn it. There. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure how much space I'm going to need. Might not need all this space, but the train deliveries are going to be coming from over here. So I think what I'll do is I can have the input lines coming this way, because everything else will probably be coming from over this way anyway. Because the coal is here and here. Sulfur is over that way, and it's a pure node. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff there. I wonder if I just have all the inputs in this area for everything I need. The only thing I don't have close by is Deuterium, I think. Whoops. Sorry, I'm just looking at my plan here. So I'm pretty sure I have copper close by. Oh wait, I have a radar tower, so I can just check the map. Okay. Iron, copper, Deuterium, and it's a pure node too. Huh. And I have quartz over here. I have access to water if I want to do some pure recipes. Or steamed copper sheets. So what happens if I change this to 1? I think I can do everything at the factory without having to train in a whole bunch of stuff. The only thing I'd need to bring in by train is the heavy oil residue, because there's no oil around here. Which is fine, because I can tap this, I can tap this, and where's my quartz? Over here. Can tap these. So I could do everything here and only have to cart in the heavy oil. And I'll have like a few extra nodes. That I can use. But I know I'm making crystal oscillators here too, which I think this is the only factory where I'm doing that. So I need to be careful, I think. But yeah, I'm making automated miners too. I think I have way more automated miners than I need. So I think I can stop making that. Okay, you're making plates. I can actually probably simplify a lot of this too. So I'm making SAM fluctuators and I'm making crystal oscillators. Only like 1 per minute. So, yeah, okay. Start with the weapons, and then we can go from there. So let's see. You come here. Okay, let's put our put you over here. Might as well have it in the middle. So I don't know how many I'm gonna need. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't think I'm gonna need 3, but we'll see. Take you, bring you to here, and then we put a path signal at the entrance, facing the right way. Then I'm going to need to add some space here. So train comes in. I don't want to disrupt this side. So I'm gonna want to go around this way. I can probably switch to the hover pack now because I have power. Let's do that now because it's going to make it easier. There. Where can I? Okay. Let's do here. I'm going to need to do another row. Oops. Come on. Okay, are you straight? Yes. Let's do here. Really? Okay, well, that's fine. Let's see if we can add another, if it'll let me. Clean this up a little bit. There. So path, need to put a block here. Where's the... Actually, I need to put a block over here. I think I need to put another path signal here. And then a block signal over here. Okay, why are you not working? So path signal coming in. If I put... Okay. Why is the path signal not working? This is the fun part. I don't know. I still don't fully understand how all this works. So my train's coming in here. Okay, so train's coming in this way, so I need a path signal here. I need a path signal going in. Okay. Then a block signal, and then I need another path signal going here. then let's do path signal here. And we put a block signal over here. Okay, what the heck? This doesn't need anything. Signal loops into itself. Do I need another block signal this way? I don't know. Do I need another block signal this way? Let's do it a little bit further along. I don't get it. I got it working on the last two stations, so why is this not working? Let's go check. Faster. Actually. Oh wait, these are going the wrong way. Crap. Why did it let me connect them if it's going the wrong way? Because they should be going the other way. They must not have connected here then. Okay, that's weird. I thought I had them going the other way. I do. Ah, crud. Oh well, I'm not using them anyway, so whatevs. Fix it later. Okay, so how do I have this running? What the? So I have a path signal after the turn. Or no, that's a block signal. I don't have a path signal here. I have a path signal here. Or, wait, why do I have, what the heck did I do here? Okay. You can go. It's completely wrong. Okay, so we need a path signal. This side, please. Thank you. So we would need a block signal on this side. Where are you going to click? Then you go this way. You need path signal this way. Then you have a block signal. Why does none of this work? Oops. Okay, so this path signal works. This block signal works. Block signal. Why do none of my path signals work? Oh my gosh. Don't understand. That path works, or that block works, but this path doesn't work. Oh, maybe, because I need to put this here. No. Ah, crap. I broke it. So it comes in here, so I need a block signal here, right? Why doesn't my path signal work? It has to be here. Path, block, path, Oh, wait. Okay, no, that block signal's working. This path signal's working now. Block signal's working. This path is not. Oh my gosh. Okay, something's not making any sense for me right now. Because I know I should have a path signal going into the intersection and a block signal coming out. So why isn't any of it working? Like, it doesn't particularly matter if I have only one train running, but if I start setting it up with multiple trains, which I'm likely going to have to do at some point, I want to get I want to get these signals working. I want to understand how these signals work. And I've been watching videos and I thought I was following the videos. I gotta remember I need to switch the path soon. Okay, so because I did that, I messed everything up on the other side. Why? Can I put another block signal here? Okay, that fixed this one. But not enough. So these ones are working fine, except for this one. So I need to take you out because I think you're too close. Okay. Like, I don't get why I would need to put block signals at regular intervals, because that doesn't make sense. There's nothing There's no intersection here. I shouldn't have to block it. But I'm wondering, maybe I need to put a block before the next path signal. Sorry about that. So slow. So yeah, maybe I do need to block it before the next path signal. So let's see if that'll actually fix it. Hope it does. Yeah, see, that path signal doesn't work. So I would need to maybe put a block signal somewhere around here. Oh my god, what the hell? Path. I don't need a block signal here. Or I shouldn't need a block signal. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why are you not working? It's facing the correct direction. Okay, so path goes here. Block. Great, now the friggin' path doesn't work. Okay, so that works. So I need a block signal there, that's fine. Please work. Fuck! What's going on? How does the signal loop into itself? I don't... Block signal's not helping me at all. Do I need to put... Okay, I don't get this at all. Okay. Has to do with the colors. So that's a block signal. So this should be a path signal. Why can't I get it facing the right way? But it needs to keep going this way. I wonder if that's the issue. The entrance. What if I take this block signal, put it here, then put a path signal here, wait a minute. Block signal here. Put a path signal here. Then a block signal here. There's something wrong. My path signals aren't working. because of these. This should work. Don't understand why you're not working. Why is this getting split? Shouldn't need a path signal here. Looks like I'm gonna spend the next like 3 hours figuring this shit out. Okay, but that's a problem. That's not where I want it. Should probably want it around here. I don't. What the Wait, what's this? Oh, because it's a block signal. It's this section here. Why? That doesn't help, because I don't need that. Wait a minute. Okay, come on, give it to me on the right. It's this section here. For some reason, I can't get it to separate. At least that's what I think is going on. Like, I would have to do... God damn it. If I get rid of that... Sure, I had it, but I didn't have it. So we're coming in, path, block. shouldn't need to do it here. Okay, forget it. No signals. I'm gonna have to mess around with it. Sick of it. We'll figure signals out later. We might have to go to the other plant and get rid of them, but okay, we'll just keep it simple for now. Fuck it. Let's put no. Where's the buffer stop? That's what I'm looking for. You and you. Okay, to the factory. Yeah, I'm not going to get this done tonight because I spent too much time messing about with the stupid signals. Gonna have to spend some time figuring signals out at some point. Okay, let's leave us some space. All right. First step. What do we need? Should probably do iron ore, because I'm gonna need to make pipes. So we can do that in some refineries. So where's my iron? It's pretty close by. Right there. And there's some over here if I need it. And over here. Okay, so it'll be coming in from this direction. So I'm gonna need a bunch of refineries. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of iron production along with what I need for iron. So right input, right output. I could change the inputs and outputs. I'm not worried about that. Actually, this might be good. So let's that's the input. So we need to flip you. So let's do left. Yeah. It's 35 times 4. 140. 260, which is probably way more than I need. Oops. Okay, why are you doing this to me? I don't actually need that much. Let's go to priority splitter. Let's prioritize you. Then you. Oh, God damn it. Why? Not doing this right. Okay, let's go see how much iron I can input here. Where's my iron node? It's over here. It's coal. Oh my god. Really? Damn it. The only place I'm making fused modular frames is, where I can, is at the fuel plant. Oh my gosh. Let's change the name of this. There. Tonight's turning out to be a frustrating night. It's one of those nights. Ay, 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 ay. So let's go to the power plant. Get some heavy modular frames going. Make a bunch of them. Put them in dimensional depot. Pretty sure they should already be, but they're not. Speed boost. Oh man. Alright, take the train there. It's gonna pause here for a second, but it's fine. Beep beep. Maybe I made this too long. That's fine. Yeah, all these blocks work. Okay, so why does that path work? And this path works. What the heck? Okay, never mind that. We'll have to figure that out some other time. Let's go get some fused modular frames. Okay, everything's running. Ay, 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 ay. One of those nights tonight. So I definitely need to mess around with signaling. It's odd that it works fine in the first station, but it doesn't work when I add it to other stations. I may need to get some help. Yeah, so I have to come all the way over here because I need nitrogen to make diffused modular frames, which I don't think I have close by to the factory. And if I did, I don't want to pipe it all around. I already have a setup here, so I might as well use it. Temporary setup at least. So aluminum casings and heavy modular frames. just want to make sure that I put enough in here that I'll be able to make quite a bit. Because it takes almost 200 casings for every 2 modular frame, or 2 fused frames. So yeah. So it's not gonna have 10, that's for damn sure. Oh, maybe. I have 42. There. Oh, no, wait, I'm mathing it wrong. It uses 50 for every 2. So it makes almost 8 for every stack of 200. So yeah. Okay, good. So that'll take a bit, but it's in my dimensional depot now. I'd like to get this running at some point, but not a priority. So let's go back. Because if I'm setting up a node for the weapons factory, I might as well just use the whole node. Because I'm not really going to use it for anything else, so I can base all my calculations and stuff on how much iron ore I'll actually be taking out. Woo! Crap. Ah, you son of a... And if I'm overproducing something, that's fine. That's what awesome sinks are for, right? Gosh, that was so dumb. 1, 2, 3. Did I not? I thought I grabbed that, but... Too far. I want to go this way. So these path signals are going to bug me. Train's gonna be here in a minute, so I'll just wait and I'll take the train back. Ah! Not fast enough. That's okay. Beep beep. Come on. Okay, so let's go to the factory. Okay, well, I know it eventually it's going to produce. Yeah, I'm just thinking about that iron node. I think it's a normal node, so it's not going to produce 1200. Pure nodes do. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to do turbo motors. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Oh. Okay, so this can do 600 per minute. So it's going to be a lot of iron. No, because I want the input. Okay, this is going to be a lot. 162. Why are the numbers so weird? Why do they have to be so weird? $35 per minute. It's like 18. But if I overclock this by 250, it's 4. Oh, man. There, can I... So let's... whatever, right here. I don't think... Oh no, I did fix these. Okay, good. Okay, so... So can I copy that? Okay. Let's do this. Okay. $281, which isn't enough. Oh, I said parts per minute. What do you... Oh. Because I did the wrong thing. So we're using pure iron ingot. $282. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not mathing tonight. My brain's not mathing properly, so let's just worry about stuff after. Can I, even if this is fully overclocked, it only takes 87.5 per minute. So I could do 7. Why am I overcomplicating this anyway? I think, why don't I just start with, I think I'm overthinking all this. Okay, let's spread out. Just want to see how far I can stretch before it hits the tower. Okay, that's the limit. Yeah, I'm not even on the world grid either, but that's okay. Because this is going to take quite a few machines. Let's give ourselves quite a bit of space. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work backwards. That's a copper node, which I can use. Moo. So I'm going to set up storage for the ammo and then work my way backwards from there. I think that'll be the easiest way to do this. So let's see what we got. Let's do I want to do big storage or little storage? I think little storage. Because it's not like I need to carry millions and millions of this. So let's align these. So rebar, and this will be shatter rebar, stun rebar, explosive rebar. Next, ammo or rifle ammo. So regular rifle ammo, homing rifle ammo, turbo rifle ammo, which I don't think I have unlocked. And then we'll do Nobelisk and other Nobelisk. I'm not going nuclear Nobelisk. Okay. I might change these, but so for rebar, need a constructor. Why are you not aligning? You should be. But I'll need more than one constructor, that's right. So what's the more complicated? Cluster and obelisk. Let's work backwards from the more complicated stuff. So explosive rebar is more complicated because it needs a manufacturer. And I wish I didn't press on the wrong button. So what I would like is to align you in the middle. Okay, explosive rebar, boom. I actually have some, neat. How much do you make? 5 per minute. Maybe I want 2. Gonna have to go vertical. So let's go logistics. Did I put it the wrong way? I think I did. There. Okay. I think I'm high enough that I'm not going to interfere. Okay. So let's gonna have to organize these swatches so I know what's what. Because I don't want to do custom. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. explosive rebar, explosive rebar. So we need smokeless powder. So how much smokeless powder do we need? 10 per minute. So 20 per minute. So I just need one refinery for that. So if I need 20 per minute for that, and I need some for the cluster obelisk, and I need some for the rifle ammo. Okay, so keep that in mind. 20. 30. 40. Okay, so I need 2 refineries. So no, I need 50 because I need some for the regular obelisk. This takes, yeah, it takes compacted coal, so never mind. Oh no, that takes regular. Okay, so never mind. So I need 40, so I need 2 refineries. So watch this. Logistics. So let's do 2 assemblers. So this will be, say, rifle ammo, and this will be cluster obelisk. 20 rebar per minute. Constructor. This does 15. I don't really use the other rebars, so let's just keep it to explosive and regular rebar. But I'll probably mostly use explosive. Let's do 30 per minute. So it could feed these two plus an extra 10 going into storage. So how many? You're fine. How many? 7.5. No. So you need obelisks. This probably isn't going to be the final layout, but I just want to make sure I have the machines. An obelisk. Okay, so that's taken care of. You need copper sheets. Not a lot. You homing ammo. Yeah, I think I have what I need for like the final machines. kind of tempted to organize it per section. So I'd have like one section where I set up all the production for Nobelisks, from the black powder all the way up to the cluster Nobelisks. And then a section for the rebar where I do the same thing. And then one for the rifle ammo. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Keep each one contained in their own little area. It's been a singularly... Actually, no, keep those. Unproductive night tonight. Because I'd like to set it up in a way that'll also look attractive, if you know what I mean. Move. So that's the smokeless powder. You need steel pipes and iron rebar. So that's 10 and 10. It's 20 and 20. Be nice if I could have it go in straight lines, but I guess not. Give me a minute. Okay, so let's see. Kind of want to set this up in a way so that it uses straight lines. Doesn't need to go into the same sorry, it doesn't need to go into the same whatchamacallit on each side. It could do something crazy like this. Hear me out. Let's use the available space we have. There. Steel pipes. So what I can do is take another constructor. Put it there. How many pipes? 10. Super simple. Okay, I think this will work. Oops. Too fast. So my rebar and explosive rebar are taken care of. And that's its own section. Then the next section can be the nobelisks, which is just a bunch of assemblers. And so actually, maybe I should just keep working my way back, because I'm gonna need, I have the smokeless powder. Okay. Let's keep working our way back and I'll figure out the resources after. So you need iron rods. $30. Perfect. How much do you need? 20. You make 30, so let's underclock you to 20. There. This is not iron rods, this is going to be pipes. Let's do iron pipes. I need 20. Let's keep the color consistent. Ah, shoot. That's good because that's just regular rebar. Whatever. I'll put some signs up. Okay, what do you need? Coal and sulfur, so you're good. Do you need iron ingots? Do you need iron ingots? You need 30, 80. So I need 120 iron ingots being produced here. Wait, no, 110, right? 80, 30, yeah, it's 110. Okay. You only need 30. It's probably not even worth it to use the pure recipe. Like, sure, it's slightly more efficient, but I don't need that many. For this one. So maybe on this side, I put a smelter. Because yeah, that gives me just the exact number that I need. And then on this side, I do the pure ingots. I think this will work. Now I just need to get the iron in, the sulfur, the water, and the heavy fuel residue. Whoa, Not what I wanted to do. Okay. My brain is not braining anymore, but I think this is a good start. So we start with this, get this section running. Maybe Thursday I can get this running. And then we can do the rifle ammo section. Or maybe not even get it running, just... No, I have to probably get it running because I need to route the heavy oil residue. So I'll need to set up another train line going to the oil fields, which is fine. Not a problem. Probably have way too much heavy oil residue, so I might just load one car at a time. So yeah, I think having it by section is probably the way to go. It'll be more machines and it'll take more space, but I think it'll look cool because I can separate each section with windows and such. So yeah, so I'm gonna call it a night and log off and get some sleep. So I hope that you have a great rest of your night, and thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Have a great night, everyone.